What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Salami squad around the world? The Meat Pack is in the building. We got a big announcement for y'all today. The Meat Pack is going to start covering some esports. Esport in specific, we're going to start covering the SPL. What is the SPL? That is the Smite Pro League. That is a game that I know both of us, me regretfully, have about 1,000 hours in that game. But yeah, Richie, I want you to break this down a little bit, what this SPL is all about.
Yes, sir. And like you said, man, this is a free-to-play game on pretty much every console at this point. I know it is, actually. And we've been into this for some years now. And, you know, we like to run our own tugs up, talk about how good we are, you know, down in Gold League. But, you know, turns out esports has been growing over the past few years, and Smite has been right there with it. So this year they're coming back for a whole nother season. Some big changes, though, compared to last year. Last year, the organizations were set up customarily, just like every other team. You know, an outside company comes in, owns a team, and then they play within that league. And that's kind of the format for every esport. That's how everyone does it. Overwatch was actually the first one to not do it, and now Smite is changing over now here as well. So there's going to be 8 total teams, and they're going to be straight employees of High Res. Players will have contracts directly with High Res, and their salary payment is signed from High Res. So organizations, outside organizations, are still welcome to come in and support a team, sponsor them if they want to, but you can't change that name. It'll no longer be NRG blank. You know what I mean? They will always just be the Smite names. And I kind of like that. I just think it's a little bit of a more homegrown feel. And then along with that, going into the future, I mean, you're going to have these set in stone teams. It's not going to change every year. So I really like that.
Yeah, no, I really like that a lot, especially, you know, we've seen the esports just on the rise the past couple of years. We've seen a lot of big figures in pop culture who are starting to get their hands involved in this esport, buying up these orgs. And for the most part, that's how it's been. There's been these orgs that put these teams together and whatnot. But to me, what the SPL is doing this year, it looks very clean, the way these have these teams set up, the logos and all this stuff. And like you said, this is going to be in-house, homegrown.
High Res is doing it right. Like,
High Res is doing it right, man.
And like you said some big numbers there. I mean, look at these salaries. So last year, players got a salary of $30,000. That's being increased to $46,000, matching what your boy makes with my degree job. And then the guaranteed coach salaries went from $10,000 to $26,000 this year. So I mean, just overall growth. And like, I'm super excited for it. And this is all based out of the Atlanta area. So you're in that area, you know, get some tickets to the Worlds. I bet you'll be able to go see that when that happens. But now we're going to break down how this is actually going to work. So it's not just like 2 teams show up and play a game against each other. There's a season, and it is broken down into 3 phases with a playoff event at the end of each phase. Okay. So at the end of all the season, the teams will compete in a qualifier round, and then boom, to the World Championship, son. Okay, so Season 8, SPL is going to use point-based system that awards teams based on where they finish in each phase playoff. So at the end of the season, the team with the most points, the SPL points, that's going to determine the seeding for Worlds. Okay, so regular season, like I said, we got 3 phases. So breaking down each phase, the first phase, it's going to be a double round robin. So each team will play each other twice in best of 3 matches, okay? And like I said, we got 3 phases, and then at the end of each phase come the playoffs. And in the playoffs, it will be a 3-day LAN event each time. And the playoffs will be single elimination tournament with best of 5 matches, okay? So, I mean, phase 1 is starting April 23rd, which is tomorrow, today, when this video is being uploaded. And it is going to go all the way to the end of the year, November 14th. And then there's going to be qualifiers, and then there's going to be Worlds, man. So from here to the end of the year, bro, there's going to be some high-ranked Smite going on.
There's going to be some high-ranked Smite going, man. I think this is going to be awesome. You know, we're glad and we're happy to integrate some of this content into our channel. Like we said, this is a game we've been playing for some years now. We get really into it. I like watching the SPL. It's fun, exciting. I just want to give a big shout out to High Res, man. Big shout out to all these teams and these players, man. It's going to be a fun little season for this. Like I said, we're happy to bring y'all this content. Smite community is rather small, but we're going to be happy to be a part of it. Happy for any new viewers to come be a part of this and watch something that we think is going to be awesome. So I'm hype.
So am I, dude. And, you said it. We're just big fans of the game, so it just makes sense for us to be on this. So I'm excited for it to start. Like we said, we got the first games starting Friday, April 23rd, tomorrow. Where can you watch that? On their Twitch channel. Or if you're in-game, click it, get your viewer points up, get some sick skins. Definitely start watching these SPL games. I know we're going to be.
That being said, keep peeping out for the Smite content. Fuck out of here.
Perfect.